Hello and welcome. This video is going to give an introduction into Kirbo Defense. For starters, Kirbo Defense is a small little tower defense game inspired by Terminal Montage in Nintendo, or their characters, Kirbo, or better known and actually known as Kirby. Kirbo Defense uses a bunch of different little Kirbos, or different types of Kirbos, as the towers. The game is pretty unique as it's very simple, but it's also pretty unique with the enemy types that you will encounter. Compared to normal tower defense games, the enemies in this game can actually deal damage towards your towers and actually kill them. When you do lose a tower, you lose all of the upgrades on it and you have to replace it and level up your new tower. Additionally, since this game is still very new, there's only one main map or one main game mode. Surprisingly, despite all this, there is a huge amount of enemies, waves, and content. When you start a match, this match will have 6 invasions. Each invasion is kind of like a group of waves. So the first group of waves will be like 15 waves, and then the next one will be 18 waves, and so on and so on. During each invasion, you're going to be fighting multiple bosses like Dark Matter and Hunter, to name a few of the early game bosses that you will encounter. What really surprises me about this game is the uniqueness of each of the enemies. We'll go into detail a little bit more. You have your standard enemies that will walk the path, but very early on you'll get speedy enemies and enemies that deal damage to your towers. In a way, this could be very difficult to deal with if you're a new player and you really have no idea how to manage, but this is actually a pretty good thing. This teaches the players that there's a little bit more to this tower defense than what meets the eye. You really have to be on your game and really manage your towers. By no means is this game a very serious or difficult tower defense game, but it does let itself be known that the players should be very careful with how they manage their currency and their towers. That is honestly it for the entirety of the game. There's a lot of cool little details everywhere, like the different tower types and the little customization at the beginning, but I didn't really think these were important to make note of in the very beginning of this video. I would highly recommend checking out this game on your own because it is definitely a small little gem that I think a lot of people will enjoy. I would highly recommend queuing up with other players if you're a new player yourself to get the hang of it and see what the game is all about. And because honestly, it is pretty difficult to solo the game. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Check out the game if you want. The link is going to be down in the description like always, and I will see ya.